Hi everybody, morning. Welcome back to Kolonia and the old Polish farm. Been having a bit of difficulty lately. This is the third time I'm recording this. The first couple of times it was not. I did start the recording, but it said I wasn't. So I ended up restarting the PlayStation. I had not left out of the game and saved it, so I can redo everything that I had done. And this morning I spent about a half an hour trying to get ready to start recording because there was lag really bad. So I think I got it working now. But yeah, this episode's been so far a couple of days in the making. But we'll muscle through. So we were working on silage yesterday. We got all of the chaff that we can into the silage pit. And then we were also harvesting on potatoes. So there's about 60,000 liters of chaff here. I know for a fact that it's spilling out a little bit. And when I blanket it, it's not gonna look very pleasant. We'll probably just go ahead and do that, and then once it turns to silage, we'll see if we can clean up the chaff that's coming out. What I've found is that if you do scoop away the chaff that seems to be spilling out, you can actually take chaff that's in the pit that might turn into silage for you. So we'll just hold off on doing that. We'll go ahead and blanket it though. And it does not look very good because of how much is kind of spilling out of it. I don't think all that will, but we've got to do something else because this is more chaff than we can handle with our pit. I'm just trying to ignore that look for now. And then on top of that, we've got a whole trailer of chaff here, and no place buys chaff. So there's nothing we can do with it other than put it into a pit to ferment it, or a fermenting silo, which we don't have either of. But so that's what's going on there. Got the potato harvest going on over here. We'll continue with that. First things first, let's check on the cows. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have, well, I know for a fact I'm going to have enough milk because I did the last 2 times I recorded it. So let's see what's going on with the cows here. So in the cow barn large, we've got 1,829 liters of milk. We are maxed out on slurry. We got to do something about that. And then they could use feed. I don't have any, well, they can eat on that hay when they get down to it, I suppose. So we can run out of TMR. We might lose a little productivity in the sense of how much milk they're producing. The productivity will stay at 100%. But, and then I've got, yeah, these 8 cows are at 90% reproduction. So at the beginning of the next month, which will be November, I'll have more calves. And I think I actually have space in this cow barn for them, so I think I'm at 40 out of 50 with the cows there. Oh, and in addition to the what was it? The video not recording this, the second time I did it, I had accidentally had the speed down at 3 times. I was wondering why it was so much earlier in the morning when I was, you know, at a certain stage. It's like last time I did this, it took a lot longer. I know that it was going a little smoother in the sense that I knew what I was going to do. I just didn't have as much time thinking about, oh, what should I do next? But yeah, it didn't explain why. I was as far along as I was. All right. Fill that up, and then we'll go run this on up to the dairy. See what products we have available up there. I think I'm moving a little quicker than I did the first time. There will be, because I've done this twice before, there will be a great demand at Tard later in the day. The first time I recorded it, it was before I had taken any products to the market. The second time, the great demand happened after I had already done it. A good chance it'll probably happen after I do it today as well. Or in this recording. It really pulls down on the back. So yeah, we've got tons of work to do. We've got to mulch the corn stubble. We need to plow the potato field once we're done harvesting it, and also the cornfield, because you have to plow after those crops. So I got 1 butter and 1 cheese. We'll use the spader for the plowing. I think it's over at the other farm. I could probably stand to get some help, given how much work we have to do. But I don't know if I have tractors, the T30 and the 25K, or is it K25? I don't know. Or over at the other farm. Doesn't quite have the turning radius to make this hairpin around here. Alright. Get it parked. We'll hop in the forklift. Okay, great. There's a great demand at Tard. Told you it was going to happen. I can see the future. I don't know what it's for. I haven't looked the last 2 times I was recording. Maybe I'll check this time. It could be anything though. One could hope it's for butter or cheese, but it could be for anything that actually they buy there. Depth perception's getting worse in this game, I tell ya. That should be fine. It's nice to have a forklift and not have to hassle with the front loader on the tractor, especially the way the one on the T25 behaves. With pallets, I couldn't even imagine having to deal with that. Strap those down. And we'll get this down to the market. And we want to try and get winter wheat into that field that had been corn, which is kind of our usual practice. Winter wheat is the only thing left that we can get in the ground yet this year. We missed the window for barley and canola. Here, it should start delivering. There we go. Straps. 5,229 euros. Not too shabby. Tight corner coming out of there. Turning radius on this truck is not really great. And it's a good looking truck, isn't it? Oh man. Looks like we hit rush hour here in Kolonia. So this map's by Rajot GPLAY. It's an awesome map. He also made Osada, which is also a really nice map. These are both, or they are both, like smaller maps. So recently had a map come out, I think it's called Spacolo, something like that. And uses the whole available, whatever space for a map. I kind of skimmed through Mr. Slyclif's map tour of it. It looks really nice. I'd love to get on it, but pretty sizable, and my storage on my PS5 within Farming Simulator is pretty much maxed out. Something's got to give before I can do that. Let's get parked up here. But it looks to be a pretty good map. Pretty nice map. Definitely put it on the list of ones I'd like to get to. Okay. Off in the 7745 turbo. Get back down to the farm, get this put away. I think we'll drive through town. And then we'll get back on the potato harvest. I've been thinking though I would have moved another tractor back to the farm yesterday. I think I drove the 25K over to pick up Big Blue or something. Or no, this tractor was over there, I think. So I'd driven this over to get Big Blue. I don't know. No, it was this, I remember now, because I came back with the belt conveyor. It's right there because we've got hay bales we got to put up in the loft. More stuff to do. Oh, it's slurry, yeah. That slurry spread too. Plenty of things to work on. Alright, let's see. I've got to make sure that I've got that swung out. And because it's a new month, we've got weeds growing in the field where we've already harvested, which is interesting. I don't know if that's ever happened to us before where we've been where we've been harvesting and the month ticked over. Yeah. We got all these areas in the field that look like they haven't been harvested. I don't know if I can get potatoes out of that or not. I will maybe try at the end. This slope is also pretty severe. This hill has been kind of a challenge for us ever since we started working this farm. The original combine harvester that we had that was cousin Bartholomew's didn't even like going up this hill. Which is why I was happy to replace it. Alright. Try and be careful there. Get as much out of this as I can. So I had loaded a couple of mods for sellers to maybe try and store these potatoes, but they're fairly large. They look good, but they are big. They take up some space, and they're pretty expensive. I couldn't afford them earlier. I might be able to now, but I think we're gonna just go ahead and deliver these right off. Now, when I recorded this earlier and got the farthest the first time, I was ended up taking it to the train station and putting it in the transfer silo there, which arguably I could leave it there until the price went up. So anyway, we'll figure that out when we get to it. Also, the neighbor's got growth in his field now, so I feel kind of bad about turning around in it, so we'll try and avoid that. I raise up and then interesting, Pat's field here. I swear, the last couple of times I recorded this, there were still sunflowers in it. Looks like it's harvested now, though. Well, that'll be interesting to see, because before there's a cornfield over by the other farm. It had not been harvested the last 2 times I recorded this. I wonder if it's harvested now, because I was holding out, maybe thinking about buying it. I think it costs 45,000 euros, so we don't have that much. I was contemplating whether maybe I should take out a loan to buy it or not. Not even be an issue now. I'm going to try and get another couple of rows of crop out the top and bottom of the field, try and give myself some more room to turn around. But yeah, the slope that I was trying to stop, and it just kept rolling down the hill. Drop it down. Trying to keep the front tires out of the row of crop. There we go. I think we're doing okay. I like this older, small equipment, watching the mechanics of it working. I mean, if you're just trying to get it done, sure, it's just like with the premium expansion, you know. Get that self-propelled one and get going. But the smaller stuff that's a pain in the butt to use looks really good. So I don't have to worry about Pat's field now. I think going down here we should get full. Keep an eye on that hopper capacity. Alright, 94, that's close enough. We'll go ahead and we'll offload what we have. Let me get Big Blue on the trailer. Yeah, that silage pit, it's going to annoy me for a while seeing all that green, but I want as much silage as I can get out of it. I wonder if I can use the pits over at the biogas plant without owning the land or the biogas plant. My guess would be no. I mean, that's usually what happens. Let's make sure the cover's off here, and got quite a bit in there already. I'm not gonna get close enough. Without hitting it. Careful. Oh boy. There we go. How did I get so close? Got too close. Does that help? Not really. Got myself into kind of a pickle there, didn't I? Alright, I guess I'll just go up to the top and start going down. Be easier. Probably ought to just go ahead and start a time lapse. Okay, so we've got the trailer full. So we'll figure out where we can go deliver this. Let me pull up. I see rain in the forecast. When's that coming? Check that too. Okay, and prices. Potatoes. 3, 4, 5 and Osada. So that's the best place to take them. And then let me check the weather. It's right here. Not till 1700, so not till 5 o'clock. So we shouldn't have too much trouble getting this done. Thinking ahead to the mulching. Can I get a worker to do the mulching for me? I can't remember. Maybe in the cornfield. Don't use workers too much in this particular series. We'll take this up to the railroad transfer silo, and on the way back we'll stop at the store and check, see if there's any used equipment coming up, and then we'll probably grab lunch. It's almost noon. Got to be careful not to go too far. Should be the first left after the railroad tracks. Sometimes I start talking and I forget. And it gets really hard to turn around because that's the edge of the map right there. This is a really nice map. This map maker makes really nice Polish maps. Just have that realistic feel. Things don't feel like it's just the base game sell point or production plonked down. Looks really good. Okay. Pull in here and we'll visit the machinery store and see what they have available used. Yeah, I guess check the used sheet here. really big forage boxes. That'd be nice. Ooh, a vent. Nice. That's bigger than what we need, though. A lot bigger. That's a shame. I think the first time I recorded this, that Volvo cravat or whatever came up. I seem to have a clear recollection of being tempted by that and thinking, that's something I probably should consider. I would like to get a horsepower, about 150 horsepower tractor. Something that's a little more agile than Big Blue here. So get back to the farmyard here. We'll go in and have some lunch. We'll try and make it a quick lunch because we got a lot of work to do yet. Alright, let's go in and get something to eat. I'll see you after lunch. Okay, finishing up lunch. It's 12:30. Let's get back out. Get to work. Oh, wrong door. Anybody remember back at the beginning of this series where I used to open and close all the doors on the way out? It'd be like 3 doors. Man, that was annoying. Alright, let's move Big Blue up the hill. And I think we're going to park it on the road this time and hopefully in a little better spot. To offload it. Maybe a little more on the flat here. Give me more room to maneuver around. There we go. Yeah, we'll put it right here. That might be easier to deal with. And yeah, we got some potatoes in here. Let's just empty this and get started again. And if I want to be smart about it, I think we'll probably do another time lapse here. Okay, I think we're about done with the potato harvest. Just a little bit. I'm hopeful that I could get some over there, but I think that's where we drove over it, and so it's just not, yeah, I don't think there's anything there. That's a problem with working with some of these small machines, is you end up destroying a bit of the crop. You might do it with a larger harvester also, but because you're getting more rows of the crop as you harvest with the larger one, your destruction is less overall. Because say you destroy one, but you harvest 4 rows, whereas with this, you're harvesting 1 row. You destroy one, you harvest one. There's 1 potato I think we can get right here. 1 liter. We'll try and get everything we can though. Also noticed when we came back from lunch, Pat must have limed her field while we were at lunch. So yeah, where you see that row like to my left, that's where we destroyed a whole row of crop, it looks like. What are you gonna do? I don't think we're gonna get any more out of that. I'm gonna try and go right by the tree here just to see, but I'm pretty sure that's destroyed. Oh, well, certainly is now that I drove over it, right? Yeah, there's nothing there. Okay. But that reminds me, I need to check my field to see if any of my fields need to be limed as well. So we'll take a look at that. And then I don't need to rush these to the sell point, so I may just move on to mulching the cornfield next. I'm going to take this down. I'm going to wash it off so it's clean before I take it back. I might even do some repairs on it just to be a good neighbor. So let's do that. 3 o'clock in the afternoon already. I am not likely to get too much more done today. I'm thinking if I get the mulching done, that'll probably be a lot. I want to take a look at the map though, just to see if we need to do any liming. And I also am pretty sure that cornfield over by the other farm ended up getting harvested before we could even think about buying it, so is that as clean as I can get it? It might be. I think that's as clean as I can get it. Let's try and get it in the vicinity of the toolbox there. see if we can do the maintenance on it. Come on. We have to do it this way. Oh. There we go. 62 euros, not bad. Let's do the almost 300. Okay. Let's move this. We'll park it over here by our roller. This will be out of the way. I mean, I don't plan on keeping it here long. Mulcher. All right, so let me take a look at the map here. In the map, so what am I looking at? I'm looking at the biogas plant. So yeah, here's that cornfield that's over at the other farm, and it's plowed. What do we want to? We want to be in this one. Where are we at? These are our fields. Let's turn off the weeds, turn off the fertilized, turn off the plowing. So we need lime in the field that had been corn. All right, that's good to know. Wait a minute. Yeah. So that's one more thing we need to do also. This field's going to want lime also. Can you mulch a potato field? I don't know if you can. I'll have to look at that. Try and put slurry down on this field too, and sooner rather than later, because I know my tank's overflowing at the cow barn and my slurry spreader is full. it's gonna start raining. I'm gonna turn that on. It's gonna start raining at 5, isn't it? I'm gonna run out of time. I'm not gonna get much more done. Looks like it's trimming the grass at the edge of the field. I think it is. I wonder if this works as a mower or if it would just knock the grass back in gross state for you. Basically like a flail mower, I think. Brush hog. Kind of thing. Real quick, I'm gonna run over the potato field here and see if it does anything. Let me check the map. Looks like you can mulch a potato field. Well, that's good news. We can do that too then. Maybe I can even get a worker to do that one for me. That'd be nice. Or this one. Because it doesn't really matter. It's going to be raining within the hour anyway. See, I should probably get that chaff put somewhere. Should get those potatoes covered and maybe put away. I don't know. It's too much. Too much work. Okay, yeah, we need to mulch this cornfield. Mulch the potato field. Plow both. This one needs lime. Spread slurry. Yeah. Even get those bales put away. It's a lot. I think we're going to get the winter wheat in really late this year. We should probably just focus on getting all the processes done in this field that we need to so that we can get it, get that winter wheat in. Maybe we could use workers to help us get through it. Does a worker work with a spade or, I don't know. That'd be nice. Dropped it down a little too early, I think. hit it with the spader, we're going to pick up stones, and that means we're going to need to pick them. Oh, man. It just gets better, doesn't it? Everything needs to be cultivated. I don't have time to dilly-dally at all, do I? I'm going to pull up the mini map. I'm going to see if I can get away with hiring a worker. Come on, let's go. It doesn't want to go for me. Nope. Got to do it myself. Maybe when I get to the other processes, I'll be able to hire a worker. That's a shame. All right, it's almost 4:30. We'll go ahead and call that here. I'm going to try and get stuff put away before it rains. I'm probably out of time. Anyway, I want to thank you for hanging out with me here in Kolonia, the old Polish farm. I know your time's valuable to you. I appreciate you chose to spend a little of it here with me. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button, and if you don't subscribe yet, why not? Don't cost nothing.